Hi folks, Tim here, and welcome back to From 8 to 38, the Chronicles of a Young Entrepreneur. Well, today I've got Jackson with me, and we are working on part 2 of Jackson's Kindling business. So one of the things that we've been working on, and one of the things we're learning, is how expensive things are, and the expense of starting your own small business, and ways to be smart with the money that you're spending, and not spending everything just because you can, and not building things just because we can, and trying to search around a little bit for ways to save money. So we were able to find a way to save some money as far as the structure goes that is going to house his kindling. So what did we do today, Jackson?
We got a big box.
And what are we going to do with the big box?
Set it up for my stand.
I'm going to set it up for his kindling stand. So this box was real sturdy, and it housed some electronic equipment that was shipped, and the company that manufactured this electronic equipment, they shipped in a very sturdy box that they manufactured themselves. So the box was made out of OSB and 2x3s, and we are going to retrofit it a little bit and put a little roof on it, but it's actually enclosed on all 4 sides and top and bottom. So it's going to be a very nice box for his kindling, and we just need to work on waterproofing it a little bit. So the next step is going to see what we can find as far as free waterproofing material. We were in Home Depot and Lowe's both yesterday, or maybe just Home Depot, and we were looking at the Cole lumber section, and I was hoping to find a messed up piece of metal roofing, but they didn't have any of that there. So we're going to see. I've got some shingles and roll roofing left over from a job we did quite a while ago that I just kind of kept in the garage as a spare, so I think we're going to use some of that. But what have we learned, Jackson, about what you want to do? You've learned about making some money, right?
Yes.
And what would you like to do with the money that you're going to make?
I'd like to save it for something big when I grow up.
Something big when you grow up. What do you think that big thing is going to be that you're going to buy when you grow up?
I don't know.
You don't know yet. Okay. But we're learning about saving, and we've been learning about inflation, and we've been learning about the economy. That was some of what he learned in school this year, and about banks. So we've been doing a lot of homeschooling as far as classroom work, but we've been doing some hands-on work as well. And when we are starting a small business, do we want to spend a lot of money right away?
No.
No? That's the correct answer. We do not want to spend a lot of money right away. Do you know why we don't want to spend a lot of money right away?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't remember. Well, because we're not sure how much money we'll actually be able to make with this small business, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to spend all the money we have saved if we're not sure that this business is going to work really well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to try to spend as little as we can and make money with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you know how you're going to sell this kindling wood? No? We're going to put the little stand out, right?
Yeah.
And then I think we should paint a sign and put a sign on the stand.
Probably with plywood.
With plywood?
Yeah.
Might be a good idea. What do you think the sign should say?
Kindling for sale.
Kindling for sale, that's good. And should we have the price out there so everybody can see it?
Yeah.
Yeah? And how much are you going to sell your kindling for?
$5.
$5. Well, that sounds That sounds reasonable. I think the first discussion we had was that he wanted to sell it for $10 a bundle, and we've since discussed things and learned a little bit more about business math, and we've now come down to a number of $5 a bundle. And where are you going to get this wood from?
You.
From me. I see. And what type of wood do you think we're going to use for kindling wood?
Just any kind of tree is fine.
Just any kind of tree is fine?
Yeah.
Well, do we want one that's really wet?
No.
No. We want one that's dry?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll help start the fire better?
Yeah.
And are we going to wrap it up in the shrink wrap? Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's a good idea. We might do that, or we might try to find some free baling twine from the local farm.
That's true.
Maybe, yeah.
Ingram's farm.
Ah, maybe from the Ingrams. That might be a good idea too. We'll have to see. And we want to keep your kindling away from the rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did I have you put in the truck tonight before we left?
A big box.
Yes, we put the big box in, but what else came with that box?
Screws.
Yes, the screws. So the screws that came out of this box from dismantling it and taking the electronic equipment were actually put aside in a little container, and we have the screws as well that we didn't have to pay for, right?
Yeah.
That's right. So the only thing really invested is, other than the truck and the fuel going back and forth, is some time. Rather than spending $70 or $80 trying to build a stand, we were able to find something that will work for free, right?
Yeah.
So that's important. And that helps with our profit margin, right?
Yes.
Did you learn about profit margin in school this year?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? No. That'll be something I think that we will learn as the kindling business continues. So when do you think you're going to start selling your kindling?
The starting of July, probably.
In the start of July. Well, that sounds good.
Or maybe mid-June.
Maybe mid-June?
I think it would be mid-June.
You think mid-June? Okay. So when is mid-June? Do you remember?
No.
How far away is mid-June?
I don't remember.
Mid-June is about 3 weeks away. Between 2 and 3 weeks away. So you think you'll have wood cut by then?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Are you going to cut your own wood?
I can't cut my own wood. I don't have a chainsaw.
Oh, you don't have a chainsaw? So I'll have to cut the wood for you and then you'll split it?
Yeah.
So should we split the money?
No.
No? Oh. I see. Well, it's a good thing, guess it's a good thing that I like you then. Because otherwise I'd be working for you and you'd have to pay me to cut the wood. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right, well that's the update on the kindling wood, Jackson's kindling business. And we'll walk around to the back of the truck and show you the box. All right, so we've got our cooler in the back for our Memorial Day barbecue. And let's pick this box up. Let's see. So this is a pretty sturdy box. There we go. It's got a pallet on the bottom, right here, on 4x4s. And then it's got 2x3s as framing. And you can see it's got the plywood or the OSB on it. And on this side here, we've actually got the lid that it came with and the front door. So we're going to figure out kind of what we're going to do with that, and we'll see what we can retrofit to make work. But that's Jackson's kindling box. So I'm sure we will have more updates about this but this is a slight variation from our normal 8 to 38 series. It's a slight variation from just me talking in front of the camera. It's myself and Jackson. But we are learning about small business from a very young age, so I thought it would be appropriate for this week's video. I just want to say quickly, happy Memorial Day, everyone. Please remember what this day is for. This day is for those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice with their lives for the freedoms that we enjoy right here today in this great country. And a very special thank you, even though none of them are with us anymore, but a very special thank you to all of those who did give that ultimate sacrifice. And we continue to remember you, we continue to honor you, and we continue to memorialize you and the lives you lived and the sacrifices that you gave to this country. So we thank you for that sacrifice, and we enjoy those freedoms every single day. So that's all for today, folks. Thanks for watching From 8 to 38, the Chronicles of a Young Entrepreneur. And this is Jackson's Kindling Business. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And check in for more updates on Jackson's Kindling business. And if you're interested in buying some of his kindling, be sure to contact us, and we will let you know where his little kindling stand is. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.